Hey guys, today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to first do a review of this Kyvol air fryer that a company sent me. Looks to be a beautiful unit. And then we're actually going to do a recipe in it. So without further ado, let's get started. And as you can see, we got some features on the box here. We've got a 360 high-speed circulation for even heating and crisping, and extra large capacity, and it does have a nice tray in it for all sorts of delicious foods, and an exclusive recipe book. And some of the recipe books you get with some of these units are not good, but this one is really good. And then you have your settings. You have a preheat, a reheat, a defrost, which I really like, and a dehydrate that I really want to try. So let's go ahead and unbox this unit. Unboxing, just like Christmas. Alright, let's go ahead and pull the plastic off this. And just look at this, guys. I'm like a crow, a nice shiny unit, just beautiful. So what we have here, guys, is we have the actual settings for it. So from chicken to dehydrate. And up top, you can't see it right now, but it's got the actual temperatures for chicken example. Chicken is 400 degrees at 35 minutes, right to dehydrate, which is 160 degrees, that's Fahrenheit, for 360 minutes. Really nice looking unit. Of course, your start and your stop. Now the great thing about this unit is I've had other air fryers and it doesn't have the glass front in it, so you can see the food cooking. Other air fryers, you know, it's just got the enclosed area. You pull it out and you think, oh, what's that piece of charcoal in there? But here you can actually see it. It has the halogen heaters, which provide a really intense heat. Then that's something you really want for air fryers. So let's pull this out and see what we have. And this tray is a really decent size. And if we pull this out, it's on little pieces of rubber here that just slide in. This is all dishwasher proof, which makes cleanup a breeze. And then just slip it back in. Another thing that aids with the easy cleanup is the non-stick coating on it. You can just feel how smooth it is. Just really a beautiful unit. I haven't tried it yet, and you're going to try it with me today, so we'll see how it works. But so far, really impressed. And another thing I really like, guys, it comes with this nice little package that has the warranty in it, the recipe book and all of that, and the instructions. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this up. And let's pull out what we have here. Hope you can see this okay. So again, here's your warranty. The recipe book that really has some good recipes in it. And you might think I'm a little strange, but I get excited about packages like this because the instructions are really, really good. You know, you get some instructions and you have to go down to your, sorry about that, you have to go down to your local hospital and get a microscope to read it. But this is really clear, all in English, just awesome. And today, the recipe we are making is this tuna with roasted potatoes recipe. Looks really good. Of course, I'm going to doctor it a bit up and do it Dave's way, or the cook and share way. So let's give this a try. Okay, so what we're going to do first here, guys, is pre-soak the potatoes. And these are russets. You can use Yukon Jacks, white potatoes, whatever you like. The pre-soak just takes some of the starch out and also makes them a little crispier and moist on the inside. You can get away with doing it without it. Alright, after about 30 minutes, we're going to pull the potatoes out. I love me spuds. And I'm going to go ahead and make a little slice down this way. Not all the way and not too much, just enough to release air as they're cooking. You don't want a big blowfish there. And a little one down this way. And we'll cut them more when they're finished. And I'm going to give these a little coat of olive oil, just like shellacking, so they don't dry out too much. Now into the crisper of our Kyvol air fryer. They fit just perfectly in there. Alrighty then, let's slip the crisper into the fryer. I'm just going to bring these ahead a little bit so I can see them through the window. Hi, potatoes. Now the process of firing this up, so of course on, and we're going to hit our menu, and then we're going to scan across to our French chips, and then time, and we want 40 minutes, just by rotating the dial to the big 40, and start. See you in 40 minutes, guys. I'm going to have a nap. And just before my nap, I got to mention this. Just look at this window. You can see the food as clear as anything. Hello, food. How's it going in there? After about 40 minutes, our potatoes are beautifully done. I'm just going to leave them while we make our tuna salad. So to make this yummy salad, I'm going to take about 120 grams of tuna in water, which is drained, or a cup, and add 4 tablespoons of mayo. Now you can add as much or as little mayo as you like. I like mine nice and creamy, so I'm going to add quite a bit. About half a teaspoon of garlic. I'm just kind of eyeballing this. Another half teaspoon of paprika. About a tablespoon of cilantro, just for that pop of freshness. And a chopped green onion. Now I've been known to add some Tabasco just for some heat, and the great thing about this recipe is it's kind of a throw together, so you just kind of eyeball things, and it always turns out good. And a little squeeze of lime just for that additional freshness. You can use lemon too. Take my handy dandy spoon and just mix this up. Look at this, guys, nice and creamy. Yum. Now my potato is cooled off just a little bit to make it handleable, if that's a word. I'm just going to take my knife and cut it down a little more. You don't want to cut it all the way to the end, otherwise you've totally defeated the purpose. Now we've got our potatoes open, and I should mention you need a little bit of care to open these. I'm just going to spoon my tuna in. Tuna and taters, there's nothing better. And last but not least, I'm going to take some of my all-time favorite, that extra old cheddar cheese, and spread it over the top. This is going to be so yummy. Just look at this, guys. And there you have it, guys, our simply gorgeous and delicious roast potato and tuna. Okay guys, let's dig into this and see what we have. Can hardly wait. This looks so good. This is really good. You know what pops out first is the freshness of the cilantro, the lemon, the tuna. All the ingredients of the tuna salad, and that potato is perfectly done. Could have put a bit of butter in there first, but I'm diet conscious, so I'm not going to do that. But this is really good. I'm going to eat more. So guys, in conclusion, I'm not trying to sell you anything or push anything on you because I'm not making much money on this. But if you're looking for an air fryer at a reasonable price, moderate size, I really like this Kyvol, and I would definitely recommend it to you. I'll put links below, the links to Amazon. The potatoes were really good. You got a little good cookbook there, if that's ever such a thing as a little good cookbook. So thanks for watching, and check out more of our recipes. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.